guys, it's Laurel, and I wanted to show you guys how I get ready for Hairspray. Now, you need to know that this is an outdoor theater, so my makeup has to be very exaggerated. So here we go. So first, I need to put my hair in pin curls so that I can fit them inside of a wig. Really, what you want to do is you want to get your hair as flat and close to your head as possible. Also, something very cool about this is if you pin curl it, like I'm going to do, and you sweat a lot during the show, your hair will usually end up curled afterwards. But basically what you do is you take a section of your hair, wrap it around your finger, and place it flat on your head, and then pin it. It's easiest if you take small sections of your hair, especially if you have thick hair like I do. Also, a fun fact that I learned recently, apparently the correct way to pin your hair with a bobby pin is to put this sticky outside towards your scalp. Oh no! Disaster has struck. Okay, so this last section of hair I like to braid around the bottom of my head to keep it as an anchor for the bottom of the wig. Moving on to makeup. Most girls would start with foundation, and I find it very difficult to find foundation pale enough for my skin. So I don't use it unless I absolutely have to. So I skip the foundation part and go straight to contouring. Now, I've never done a show before this show that I had to contour. So I'm still new at it. I'm still not very good at it. But I got this cool little NYX contouring stick. One side has highlight and the other side has shadow. What I'm about to do with the contouring, I almost never ever do this exaggerated in any other show unless told to do so. So I highlight under the curves of my eyebrows, above the curves of my eyebrows, just slightly, around the corners of my eyes, and I'm going to go over this with a brighter highlight, the ones that are around my eyes, because it exaggerates the eyes and looks a lot prettier. I put highlight on my nose, in the center of it. I started backwards because I'm nervous because there's a camera on. Usually I start with the contour shadow first. Now, this looks ridiculous, so make sure you blend. Also, you want to put shadow on the sides of your nose to prove that you have a nose, because apparently some people won't believe you. I'm gonna go over my highlight with my own highlight color. I use a white shimmering color for my eye highlight. And once my look is done, I honestly add more highlight because, in my opinion, it's what makes your face look the prettiest once you're done. Girl, you need some chapstick. You'll look so chapped. Let's do my eyebrows. This is super cheap. Almay Everyday Neutrals. I use this for every show I'm in because it's fantastic. It's supposed to be for people with blue eyes. They have different ones for all different colored eyes. I recommend it. It works really well. This is also a preference thing, depending on what you like to do for your stage makeup. Unless your makeup artist tells you differently, I like to go with a brown, like a neutral brown, over my lid, and then I go with a darker brown in the crease. So now I'm going to take an angled brush and color in the crease with a dark brown. Now it's time for eyeliner. I just bought this eyeliner the other day. Now usually I use a felt tip eyeliner, but this was on clearance. So I also recommend getting as close as possible to the mirror as you can because you're blind. Now for most shows, when I do my eyeliner, I do just a normal cat eye, but I do the cat eye a little bit exaggerated. But because the show's audience is so far away from me, I have to have an exaggerated under eye line to show that I have eyeballs that actually end. So this is what I do. Okie dokie artichoke. You need blush. And now I know you're saying, Laurel, you need to put on mascara. Laurel likes to save that for last because eyelashes are hard, so you're gonna procrastinate. Usually I like to choose a more neutral tone for my blush, one that's not so sparkly and not so neon-y, but not for the hillside because this is Hairspray and everything in this show is exaggerated. You wanna get this on the apple of your cheek, and then you want to pull it all the way back. Literally, my pose for Nicest Kids roll call is Luann, and no one ever gets the joke because everyone's so far away and I don't think anyone can tell that I'm literally calling myself a loser. Okay. I have my lashes. I used these for 2 shows already. Lashes can be expensive, so you want to reuse them as much as possible. I was given the tip that if you leave the glue on after you remove them overnight, and then before you put them on remove the glue, that'll keep the curve in them longer. These ones are really great and durable. I always use Allure, but they can be pricey. This is the worst part, in my opinion. I've gotten pretty decent at it, but sometimes I still have to try multiple times, so we'll see if I have to try multiple times. A tip that I was given to make the eyelashes stick more is you put mascara on right before you put them on, so then your eyelashes are a little bit more sticky, so it'll stick to your real lashes better. So first, if you're reusing lashes, remove the old glue because gross. People like to say less is more when it comes to eyelash glue. I would agree with that, but not so much on the hillside. Because we sweat so much, these lashes love to come off. And I like to let it dry a little bit until it gets kind of tacky before I put it on my eye, otherwise it'll just slip around. So here we go. Just hold it there for a little bit and press down on the tip of your eyelid. And how's it look? Pretty good! Yeah! And I will say, if it gets in your eye, it's incredibly painful. But it's gonna happen to you at least one time. Also, one time you're going to at least glue it onto your actual eyelash and rip off some of your lashes. And that hurts so bad. But all of us have done it. Ready? Okay. I will get to you in a second, Zach. Cool. Now, I don't do this in other shows, but I do this in this show because I sweat so much that the lashes love to come off. So I reinforce the glue. I recommend doing this only if you have the kind of glue that has the stick that you apply it with. So not like the squeezy kind, because this you can literally just use like an eyeliner pencil. And I like to go over the top and just kind of press down onto where the lashes are applied, on the tips where it's coming off. I don't know if it works, but I like to think that it does, because on the performances that I don't do this, they fall off faster. Alright, and just let that dry. And pray it doesn't go in your eye! For most shows that I've ever done, to set the look, I always use a setting powder. I don't do that for outdoor theater. I am using the Ulta Makeup Setting Spray, and I spray it all over my face until my face feels like plastic, because we sweat that much. Now your face is going to be wet for a little bit. Keep your eyes closed until it doesn't feel wet anymore, or else you'll get this in your eyes. Okay, now it's time to finish the look. When doing theater, if you don't have a whole lot of time to reapply lipstick, this is the trick. Lip liner all over the lips before you put on lipstick or lip gloss. Then I take this Mary Kay sparkly lip gloss and put it on top because it sparkles, and why the heck not? I like to put this on last because it makes the color underneath it stay longer, but alone, all it is red sparkles. Okay, now you're finished. Now, you go to Zilker and you put on your wig cap, and you put on your wig and your costume, and your mic, and you perform. I don't know if this was helpful to any of you guys, but I just thought some of you guys would find this interesting. Let me know if you guys liked this by giving it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the tube later, skaters. By the way, by the time that I am posting this video, you guys, the show's over, and I'm sorry I didn't post this video sooner. Some of you guys came and saw the show, and that makes me really, really happy, and it means a lot to me. So thank you to those who came, and for those of you who can't come, I understand, and I'm sorry. Your support is everything to me, so thank you for coming to my show, if you did.